Green beans going good. Cabbage. Collard greens. Carrots and y'all know I love my sage. I just have to touch it and sniff it. Well, I'm out this morning because I love eating Swiss chard with my breakfast. So I'm gonna come pick a few Swiss chard leaves. Just a few of the big ones. I got a couple that's bok choy right there. I got a couple. Oh, look at that broccoli. That broccoli coming. That broccoli is coming. I got some ginger inside of this here. I have some more ginger. I'm going to get a grow bag and put some up in there. Look at these mustard greens. Look at them mustards. Something took a chunk out of them. Whatever it was, then left. Won't nothing take a chunk out of it at first, but that's all right. I'm going to get some herbs and put in this back bed right here. My romaine lettuce looking good. All right, let me get a little bit more Swiss chard. Swiss chard right here. Like I said, I don't need a lot. Just want enough to eat with my eggs. And I do have some in there that I had picked with a salad to go with my salad. So this is a good amount right here. Because you know it cooks down. And I only eat like I make 3 or 4 eggs. And then I split it with my daughter. So I only eat a little bit anyway. So yeah. That's all we need. Look at my hosta. Look at that hosta. That broccoli over there. Look at that broccoli in between that lavender. And it's so funny. Now I know what to put. You know, you're always trying to figure out what herbs are better. This broccoli right here sits in between lavender and lemon balm. I don't have not one, but well, I take that back. This the only leaf that has a bite on it. The only leaf. All the rest of them are good. Over here, I do have beets in there, and I got marigolds in there. But they don't have as many bites, but they do have some bites on it. So what I probably end up doing, I know I need some more lavender and some more lemon balm. And I probably don't have time to wait for the seeds or for my marigolds. I put a few tomatoes in yesterday evening and my tamales right there. Both of them right there. Tomato right there. So now what I have to do is I gotta go get my... What I want to get is this right here. And I can't remember what section of Lowe's I got it out of. This is the perfect thickness. And all I need is 3 of them. And what I want to do, I'm going to put one at this end, one at that end down there. Screw it to here. And then take the 3rd one and let it run across the top. And then I'm going to stick some holes in it with the drill. And when I stick the holes in it with the drill, I can pull the string through that way. And so that's what I want to do with it. See, like, look at here. Look at that right there that ate on that. That's my collard greens right there. I'm sorry. My collard greens right there. So I'm definitely going to end up putting some herbs in the middle of these rows here, because the only thing I got in there is some onions and some is it garlic? No, garlic and marigold. So this row right here is nothing really in between it. So I could put a sage right there, I could put a lavender right there, and then I could put a lemon balm right there. And I'm gonna have to get 2 of each one of them, because I got to do this one right here too. Now the funny thing is, the broccoli that was on the back side didn't get messed with at all, and I think that's because that thyme is sitting right there behind it. So yeah. Yep, the sage I'm not buying. I got so much sage it don't make no sense. But the lavender and the lemon balm, definitely getting 2 of each one of those to go inside of these beds here. Yep. And hopefully that'll help. And that's why I want so many boxes and beds, because I want to get it to where, opposed to me dedicating one bed to each thing, it'll be like maybe 2 or 3 or 4 of each thing in each bed with herbs to eliminate that. Now I gotta come through here later on today. I'm gonna see if I could get I really want to get my tiller going, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. 2 of them need to go into the shop. The other one I ain't started up in a year because I haven't needed to. The only other thing I can do, I got some cow manure that I probably put down through here. And then I got some, I might purchase a bag of compost and put through here, because I don't know if my compost at the bottom, it might be ready. I might have to turn it over, see what the bottom looking like, and then I can get a couple of shovelfuls and put down through here. I'll check that first before I go buying some. And if that's all good, the other thing I gotta do, I told you guys I would do a video on the dollar store one, so I definitely need to pick up some soil to start prepping for these dollar store containers. And what I'll probably do is put some grow some basil and stuff like that up inside of there. Is what I probably end up doing. That or some flowers, because I don't really need to purchase any more. Well, I don't be purchasing. The only vegetables that I did purchase was the lettuce. I didn't purchase in that box. I didn't purchase any Swiss chard. The only thing I purchased, and I remember I did a video on it, I purchased, from here going back, I purchased the green lettuce, the mustard greens, the romaine, and the red lettuce. All of my Swiss chard, all of my kale, my broccoli that's over here, all of that stuff, I grew it from seed. All of that, I did that. The only reason, even my giant kale over there, I did purchase the beets. But everything else, I started. The tomatoes, the tamales, all of that, I started all of those things. So, and that was just basically because I didn't feel like, until I get that greenhouse, I mean, I didn't want all of that stuff in my kitchen and everywhere. So what I did was I just decided I'm gonna go ahead and purchase this. In the fall, I'll be able to, have started my own for the fall garden. But for the spring going into the summer, between doing tomatoes and everything else, I just didn't have the space to do it. So I just went on and purchased those things. All right, well, I'm getting ready to get up off of here. Let's look at our potatoes real quick. Getting ready to get up off of here so I can get my day started. Look at that, everything pushing through. Look at that. Those two, I think, are the healthiest. The rest of them still looking good, but those were smaller potatoes too. So I do need to get either some compost or some more soil to put on top right here. Usually whenever I get a big bag, I just dump a little bit on top of them. All right, well, you guys have a great morning, a great afternoon, a great evening, wherever you may be. And I'm gonna get on off of here this morning so I can get my daughter to school, fix some Swiss chard and eggs, maybe a falafel or something like that, and enjoy the rest of, go to work, enjoy the rest of my day. Happy gardening to y'all. Bye bye now.